Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Legend of Kyrandia, Book 2, Hand of Fate. Last time we started our adventure with Xanthia. We are on a journey to the center of the world to find an Anchor Stone, which is supposed to prevent Kyrandia from disappearing piece by piece. Since the last video, I have updated my audio setup, so hopefully the audio quality should improve.
That swamp snake was impressive.
And there should be fewer cutouts in the individual words. So, last time we saw that the path to the left was blocked by darkness, and we are trying to find something to light it up. And last time, to light up the
swamp water,
we can get some swamp water. In the previous game, to light things up, we used fireberries. So I'm wondering if we can do that again. And I grabbed some swamp water in case we can cool off the berries with the water. Can we?
That should cool them down.
Yeah, okay.
A fireberry. I've heard King Brandon's horror stories.
Oh, so there is some continuity. Nice. Yeah, that maze was pretty bad.
No! Hot!
Okay, she can eat them. And this one is marked as ever-glowing fireberry. So, presumably it doesn't go out after 3 screens, unlike the ones Brandon had. So, I think this is what we use to light up the place. Let's get back. It is unfortunate that Kyrandia protagonists refuse to move at the speed any faster than a light pace. Okay, there is a dark cavern. We can place a fireberry.
Any worms crawling in or out?
And we have a giant skull.
His handkerchiefs must have been huge.
Yeah!
His handkerchiefs, he must have been a big boy.
Very big boy. So, what is clickable here?
I love fungi.
Do you? Do you pronounce them fungi? I thought they were pronounced like fungi. Oh well. Can we click on the teeth? Yes. And this definitely sounds like the noises that the bugs outside made. So, let's get back and see what the sequence was. And I will try to remember it. I believe it was purple. Okay. It was purple, orange, purple, orange, red, purple, orange, red, blue, purple, orange, red, blue, indigo, purple, orange, red, blue, indigo, green, and yellow is last. Purple, orange, red, purple, orange, red, blue, indigo, green. Let's try to do it. Okay. Which one? Purple, orange, purple, orange, red, purple, orange, red, blue, no. Purple, orange, red, blue, indigo, green, yellow.
Wonderful.
Wonderful indeed. A
I
chest.
think I'll need to unlock the lock.
Okay. How do we do that?
I think I'll need to unlock the
Okay.
the
Oh,
lock.
we have a skeleton key.
Piece of cake.
Kinda forgot about. Hey, we have a tentacle in our cauldron. Get out.
Hey, an alchemist's magnet. Now I can change lead into gold. All I need now is lead.
Okay.
I knew there'd be cheese in here.
So Xanthia's prejudice against the red man has been validated.
Nothing else in there. Now I feel like a real alchemist.
You are a real alchemist. We have moldy cheese and an alchemist magnet. So we are presumably one step closer to our goal of obtaining some gold.
Ugh, that stinks.
and Xanthia refuses to eat cheese. The last interactable people, unless something updated in the world, the last interactable people we had left are the ferrymen and the boat people. So let's see if the boat people want anything.
I need some lead.
Well, you can't have our anchor.
I really need it.
We're staying here until we catch a fish.
I really,
If you'd stop bothering us, maybe we could catch something.
I really need it.
We're staying here until we catch a
Okay.
fish.
Can we give you a lead?
To tell the truth, we've never actually caught anything.
Do you want the mushroom?
Thanks for the snack.
Okay, you just eat
We
my
didn't
mushroom.
have time to pack a lunch.
You bastard. Do you want cheese as bait? Question mark.
Here, try this cheese for bait.
Oh,
At this point, I'll try anything.
so I guess cheese was the answer. And they got a tiny, tiny fish. And refused to give me the
You're
anchor.
welcome.
You absolute bastards. Okay, let's try to find where they went. Because clearly we need their anchor.
Your boat doesn't have an anchor, does it?
No need. It's got magic steering.
How convenient for you.
Have you seen the fisherman?
Not since this morning. I know what you're thinking. That leaky boat of theirs couldn't make it across the lake.
I need the fisherman's lead anchor.
Are you going to turn it into gold or something?
They don't call me the master of potions and alchemy for nothing.
Who calls you that?
Darm does. Well, he did in the previous game.
Have you seen the fisherman?
Nuts. That leaky boat of theirs couldn't
Okay.
make it across the lake.
There was a beard in one of the first screens.
Well, well, well.
Oh, hey, it's Marco.
Marco, what happened to you?
He's doing the
Why?
hangman impression.
I like doing this.
Of course.
I've come to help you.
What a gentleman.
Are you having fun, Marco?
Very funny, Xanthia. I came to help you out.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Please, Xanthia, let me help you.
Are you having fun? Thanks, but no thanks.
Okay, well, can we help him?
No, but thanks.
Do you want the alchemist magnet?
You know, I've always loved you.
You're coming on kind of strong, man. Alright,
Please, Xanthia.
Big ugly weed.
okay. Well, you have fun, Marco.
A
And then-
lead anchor. Now all I need to do is turn it to gold.
Excellent. We have the anchor. And now we have a gold anchor.
That's a lot of gold.
Yes, that thing must be extremely strong to luck it around.
That's a lot of gold.
Well, do you want the gold anchor, Marco?
No, but thanks.
You do not. Well, have fun. Right, let's get this ferry business done.
Whoa, what happened to the ferry?
Buddy,
I accidentally burned it down.
Can you fly me to Morning Mist Valley?
I will if you find the 4 letters I dropped.
If I find your letters, will you give me a ride?
Sure. If I don't get those letters back, I'll lose my job.
Where did you lose them?
I was watching a damselfly go by, and I guess I just dropped them.
If I find
All the way.
I need those letters.
okay, so now we have this trick to deal with. Let's go and try to find his letters. Presumably they're just scattered around Kyrandia somewhere. Yep, there's a letter.
Scotia, evil sorceress, care of the Dark Army, Castle Samaria, land 13127, lore.
This is actually a reference to the first-person dungeon crawler series Lands of Lore.
Scotia, land 13127, lore.
I've never played it myself, but I hear it is good fun. Let's keep searching. Actually, I'm considering pausing the video and just finding all the letters, because this cannot possibly be especially interesting, but on the other hand, Kyrandia is a pretty small place, so...
A letter.
There's a letter.
Malcolm the Jester, Castle Kyrandia, return to sender.
Yeah, Malcolm's had a bit of a bad time recently. Turned to stone and all.
Aren't you gone yet?
Fawn, what are you doing?
I need to find some missing letters for the postman.
I think there was...
I need to find... Have you seen...
Sorry, I haven't been out much
Okay.
today.
We already found the one that was on the roof, so Fawn is... Fawn was of no help. I accidentally minimized the window because it's ConVM and I have to play it windowed,
Are
otherwise...
you having...
I-
Thanks,
It-
but no thanks.
Otherwise it doesn't get recorded by OBS. ConVM is picky for whatever reason. But yeah, this feels very much like padding, like they wanted to make this part a bit longer. Oh,
Farmer Greenberry, Morning Mist Valley, Kyrandia, KY.
okay, so this is for the place we are going to. Wherever Morning Mist Valley is. There is a puzzle.
A letter. Herman Munster, Acme Cheese Factory, Timber Mist Woods, Kyrandia, KY.
And actually, since we're here, there are these nice streams of steam. Can we open up the letters, all sneaky like?
Let's steam this open.
Yes, we can. The wheels of fate, we keep your world alive. Dear Mr. Malcolm, it has come to our attention that you, being in charge of Kyrandia, have failed to care for the country in a manner befitting your position. As you know, there are many other suitable applicants waiting for the Kyrandia slot should a vacancy occur, and we must warn you that any further abuse on your part will place the Kyrandian franchise up for reassignment at the board's next meeting. Sincerely yours, M. Milhouse, Head Mechanic. Okay, apparently the world of Kyrandia is a miserable place where the literal fabric of the world is being kept together by capitalism. Okay.
Let's steam this open.
Jones Archaeology Research. Miss Scotia, thank you for your interest in the Nevermask. We believe the ancient temple which contains this artifact lies buried in the region currently occupied by the Urbish Mine Company. We have also received correspondence from another Nevermask aficionado in your area. His name is King Richard of Gladstone. Perhaps you two could collaborate on any future excavation project. Thank you, Professor Jones. Is this an Indiana Jones joke?
I'll bet I could steam open one of the letters.
Okay.
Let's steam this open.
Acme Cheese Factory. Dear Mr. Greenberg, thank you very much for your suggestion that we add mustard to some of our cheese products. While this would indeed save our customers valuable time when making sandwiches, as your diagrams so eloquently illustrate, our marketing department has informed us that some people prefer to use mayonnaise instead. Sincerely yours, Monterey Jack, VP in training. Okay. Wacky cheese innovation.
Let's steam this open.
Dear Herman. Oh, this is Herman from the first game, the guy who killed us with our own sword. I have moved back to Mother's house. Ever since you lost your job at the bridge, life has been unbearable. That stupid green color of your complexion and the maniacal way you constantly swing that saw around are enough to drive me nuts. Best of luck in your new job as a cheese cutter. Josephine.
Who would stop me?
Okay, so looks like Herman didn't have a good outcome from the first game. I guess after putting him to sleep, Brendan didn't actually do anything to cure him from the curse Malcolm put him under. Oh well. It's not like Herman was a good friend. He was kind of wasting his time on
There's
the
the
job
first one.
as a postman.
Thanks. Where's the other 3?
Sorry, not as a postman, as a bridgeman.
There's the second.
Thanks. Where's the other 2?
Third one.
There's another one.
Thanks. Where's the last one?
And we are good. This dragon is pretty freaky.
You're too heavy.
Thanks. You really know how to flatter a person. How about if I get rid of this anchor?
Goodbye, Anchor.
Thanks. As long as you're going to Morning Mist, could you deliver one of these letters for me?
Sure, as long as there's no postage due.
The anchor has been returned straight to the original owner. But now it's gone. The freaking dragon. A little bit more cheesecake from the graceful creators of Kyrandia. At least this time Xanthia gets to be a protagonist.
Much better.
And we have a nice new outfit.
Hey, everything has fallen out of my knapsack.
The horror. This is the nice way the game keeps your inventory neat and clean and maintains that the items from the previous areas do not bog down your inventory and do not interfere with the puzzles in your area.
Anything in here? One of my flasks.
That will be handy.
Anything in here?
Anything else?
Now I feel itchy.
Nothing else. Now, where can we go? We can go down or right. Let's start by going down. There's a
Cute
farm.
house, but this can't be the city.
No way.
He's just a puppy. He's just a puppy.
You have a pet dragon, man.
Hmm.
Can we take the ball? Yes, and it makes the dragon cry.
Dragon tears.
Okay. There we go. Hello. Are you the farmer we are supposed... As?
Farmer
Yes.
Morning Kyrandia K.
Are you Farmer Greenberry?
Can you direct me to the Dark Moon Wharf?
Sure. That's where they send most of my mustard crop.
So, do I just follow the yellow-stained road or what?
Don't get smart with me, young lady.
Sorry, I'm having a really bad day. See, I'm on this journey to the center of the world to place an anchor stone that will...
All right. Just go through the gate and down to the dock. You can't miss it.
Thank you, sir. I really need to...
Have you considered walking up to the gate?
Okay, so we have directions. Can we take your bottle?
What pretty vinegar.
Yes, we get vinegar.
Keep out of my cellar.
But he will not allow us to go into his cellar. Meanwhile...
I am very disappointed in you. Look what I found in your room. This is Xanthia's stirring paddle. If you find any more of Xanthia's stolen equipment, return it immediately.
Yes, I'm sure the hand just found the paddle and was absolutely not involved in the destruction of our laboratory.
The valve is now open.
Okay, we open the valve, but what does it do?
Typical Kyrandia engineering. The grinder is not grinding. That water looks very fresh.
Okay,
Hey, that stick is jamming the gears. Strange. That looked like a piece of the fishing boat. What a refreshing cascade.
Okay, the grinder is grinding.
Wow, that electricity looks dangerous.
Can we stick our hand into it? Yes. And it will lead to our demise. Oh. What? Okay, there is a very yellow sailor.
He was picking up another shipment of mustard.
Good for him? Question mark? Oh. There is
So
our...
this is where it fell.
Yes, our alchemist magnet.
Hello? Anybody home?
There is a scarecrow.
Is that an elephant or an aardvark?
Aardvark is a funny sounding animal, but I don't know what it actually is.
Is that an elephant or an aardvark?
Oh, we can click on the hose. And,
Wow, that must be very fertile soil.
indeed.
Lettuce,
And get ourselves a crop
a
of
radish.
lettuce and radish. I feel like there was a potion with lettuce in it. Yes. We can make a sandwich spell. We need mustard, ground wheat, lettuce, and cheese.
There has to be a way. Those are much too small
So,
to make.
we have lettuce. We still need cheese.
He's
Whatever.
just a puppy.
Whatever. I forgot what it was in it.
Please, to see if there's something in there that would...
If I would have moved to the city in the first place.
Sorry, sometimes I click through the dialogue by accident, but he wasn't saying anything important.
My, what beautiful wheat.
Okay, we have wheat, we can grind it.
What beautiful wool. What beautiful wool.
We have sheep. What do we have to the right? Ah, we have a gate. Let's get inside.
You fellows are starting to annoy me.
Why?
Sorry, we're not allowed to annoy people without hats.
Would you really like to come in?
It's about time.
Sorry, just kidding! Why do you keep bothering us?
Yeah, what are you? A nut?
I feel like I missed part of the dialogue by going down first.
Please.
Sorry, no substitutes.
What?
No timeouts allowed.
Ah,
Sorry, you can't compare apples to oranges.
you can't count the nuts in a fruitcake either.
Ooh, excellent rule! We'll have to use it sometime.
Thank you.
Okay, so I guess we need to get past these two, and oh,
Hey,
ghost.
what are you?
What does it look like? I'm a ghost.
Okay, what's your deal?
Get me a big body and I'll beat them up.
Anything in here?
I misclicked past the ghost and it skipped what I was, but I guess Xanthia asked
There's
him
nothing
to
else in
if
there.
he can beat the gods.
I'd love to help you, but how?
I'm like a genie. Get a bottle to carry me.
Well,
That must be the famous Morning Mist Aqueduct. Anything in here?
come on, Xanthia. Click on the ghost.
There's nothing else in there. That must be the famous morning. Why can't you get inside a body by yourself?
Somebody has to do it for me.
Okay. I guess we can get more reptile tears if we need them.
Ew. Salty and fishy.
So let's use the flask. Can we get the ghost into our own body by drinking it?
I wonder where I can get this guy a body.
Well, I don't think a dead body would do, but there was this scarecrow here. A conspicuous in detail scarecrow.
I wonder if this body will work.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks.
Looks like it does indeed work. So let's keep going.
Look! I'm free!
Get back to work. You haven't fulfilled your contractual obligation.
No way, I'm not working that garden again. See ya!
Okay, well,
Aha! Now to investigate.
you can have your wacky cartoon shenanigans. Let's get into the cellar. What do we have here?
How'd he get this in here? There's a hole in the bottom of this.
I see
An old horseshoe.
horseshoe.
An old horseshoe. A horseshoe. A horseshoe.
I wonder if we'll need them.
These look dangerous.
We have scissors.
Acme cheesemaker.
Aha.
Acme cheesemaker.
What does it make cheese out of? Because we... Can we get sheep?
This bottle's stuck in some wax.
Yeah, you know what? Let's try getting some sheep milk. Maybe we can use Acme Cheesemaker to get a sheep cheese. But before doing that, we had some wheat to grind.
The grain has been smashed. How can I scoop it out?
With this bowl.
Now I've got ground grain.
Okay. So we need mustard, ground wheat, lettuce, and cheese. Ground grain, lettuce. Can we... the infernal noise is annoying. I'm wondering if I can poke a horseshoe into the electric field to get a stereotypical magnet. Like this.
Magnetic.
Yes, I can. I don't know why I want it, but I can. Now, sheep.
Oh no!
Well, they're having fun.
Whoops.
Okay. Sheep successfully sheared. What for? I don't know.
Soft.
Can we get some milk?
Who says milking a sheep is hard?
Yes. Alright, this is all
Ew.
proceeding smoothly.
What bad taste. He must be a bachelor.
What? What are you talking about? Right. Let's make some cheese. Oh, also I did not give the letter to the farmer. Well, I guess he doesn't need
Now
it.
there's milk in there. Let's try it now.
I guess the farmer will have to live without the letter. My bad.
Is that cheddar or Colby? This looks like that rat's brand.
Into the potion it goes. Now, where do we get any mustard? We have radish, we have wool, we have vinegar. Was there something here I missed? The guy is a mustard farmer.
There's a hole in the bottom of this. How
must-
did he get this in here?
He must have mustard somewhere,
He's
right?
going to grow up. Look at the size of his feet.
Cynthia, what the hell are you talking about? Okay, nothing that way. Is there something in the field?
It's probably safe to drink. Oh no! I already watered the garden.
Okay.
Lettuce.
More
A
lettuce.
radish.
More
lettuce.
radish. More lettuce.
radish.
More radish.
I picked them all.
You did indeed pick them all. Is there some
He's going to grow up. Look at the size of his feet.
Is there some sort of secret mustard recipe that I should be aware of? Me. Do you guys have any mustard?
Hey, you! I'm in a hurry here.
Sorry, no emergencies without a permit.
Well. What do I do now? I feel like I should be able to make mustard somehow.
I'll give this back.
Okay.
I'll give this back.
Uh,
Dragon tears.
Can we mix up something that we have? Like, say, no, we cannot mix these two. Can we put...
I don't want to put that in there.
No. Can we grind
I'll bet the
something?
farmer would help Bryn.
I bet if I gave the farmer the letter, he would tell me something useful. But I didn't do that. Can I grind the radish?
The radish has been smashed. How can I scoop it out?
Vinegar?
I don't think I want to smash that.
No?
It was smashed.
Okay. So that did something. I need the bowl back. Is radish plus reptile tea is something good.
Now I've got ground radish.
Okay. Can I... Right. Okay. I bet if I gave the letter, he would explain to me that I can make mustard like this. But
If
I
I
didn't.
fill a flask, will there be a sandwich in it? I'll give this back.
Okay. So, let's sort back our inventory. My horseshoe collection. Can you drink vinegar now that I no longer need it?
Ooh, tangy.
Can you...
This aqueduct goes everywhere.
Can I get another flask in here?
Anything in here?
Me.
There's nothing else in there.
No. Can I get... No. Okay. So that's a failure. I suppose I need to find a second flask somewhere.
Woo! He must be a bachelor.
Oh, I see. She's talking about the farmer. Is there a flask in here? Cynthia, what are you doing?
No cheese came out.
Well, yeah, obviously. Okay.
Woo! He must be a bachelor. There's some ground radish. If only I could scoop it out.
Okay. Where can I find another flask? It must be spawning somewhere randomly.
Anything in here?
Is my guess. Unless I can pour
There's
out
nothing else in there.
the vinegar into something. Can you drink more vinegar?
Ooh, tangy.
Okay. You cannot drink all the vinegar. Right. This is rather annoying
I'll bet the
because
farmer would help Bryn.
clearly
It might sink and I may never see it again.
I have everything I need.
He must be a
I
bachelor.
only need a flask. But where do I get a flask? I just had a terrible thought that maybe
Anything in here?
I have soft-locked myself by destroying that flask.
There's nothing else in there.
Right. Well, this will be the end of the episode. I will quickly replay up to this point, getting my precious flask back.
How does that farmer get his work done when he just sits on the front porch?
This is the rather annoying consequence of playing old games sometimes. Sometimes you just randomly break the game. Okay, see you in the next episode, here with a
I
flask.
think I have hay stuck in my underwear.
Sorry to hear that, Zathia. Have a good day, have a better day than Zathia, and goodbye.